In the early hours of Tuesday morning, the National Assembly gates came under lock and key, halting vehicles from entry. Workers were compelled on day 2 of the strike to stay away as a mild drama ensued. It also caused a postponement of plenary in the House of Representatives as the Speaker left the National Assembly complex. However, senators were not deterred as the lawmakers, including Senator Abdul Nengi, who was recently recalled from suspension, arrives for the resumption of plenary. A substantial number of senators are already in the chamber, and expectedly, the industrial action by the organized labor came under focus as lawmakers advanced their contributions.
Let us see what we can do in persuading both labor and the federal government in looking at between 75 and 90,000 naira. And every party should stop at that, because if they postpone for 1 week and nothing is doing, look at pulling down national grid. Mr. President, is not an easy job. That national grid might take another 3-4 days to come up, because shutting down a national grid, starting it up is a problem.
As we deal with the minimum wage, Mr. President, we should also be thinking of those who have no employment at all.
As the news of the suspension filtered in, the President of the Senate holds further debate on the matter, expressing worry over underlying implications.
If we want to debate, we'll begin to question a lot of things. For instance, shutting down national grid could amount to economic sabotage. Stopping children from taking WAEC means that you have set those children back by 1 year. Stopping the hash is not only religious sacrilege, it's also unheard of. So there are so many things involved in what is going on. So my personal opinion will be that we thank them for agreeing to go back to the negotiation table. We urge the federal government to expedite action on negotiations in order to arrive at something that is acceptable, at least acceptable to both parties, or something that is reasonably acceptable to both parties. And then immediately thereafter, since the last minimum wage has expired, as an act of parliament, they should immediately send us an executive bill for us to commence work.
Earlier, the President of the Senate announced a correspondence from President Bola Tinubu seeking confirmation of the appointment of Mr. Adepoju Olumide as the Director General of the National Space Research and Development Agency.